Hey y'all, Pam here with Be Creative Crafts, and welcome to Let's Get Crafting. So y'all, tonight I figured let's go ahead and finish opening up the rest of the yarn from this wool advent calendar. I wasn't overly impressed with what we opened up the other night, but I've been thinking about it, and I've came up with a few more ideas of what we can use with it. Hey Miguel, welcome in. So I was on my way to the flea market this morning, and I remembered I could probably do something like this, like the punch needle. And I picked up a needle punch several months ago that can use yarn. So I thought maybe that's what I would do. But so after the live ended the other night, I made up this little granny square just to see how much yarn was in there. So it got me 4 rounds and then one side and one corner. And I was using a J hook, which is a 6mm. But so I thought, you know what, tonight let's just finish opening up the yarn and see what else we got. Because I know I'm going to have a lot of different colors, see if we have any of the same color. But I thought I could do something like this. Yes, Miguel, I did have a knot in it. And I'm like, they were itty bitty skeins, y'all. Let me see, where's one that we already opened? They're these little bitty skeins. So there should be no knots. I mean, they're tiny. Very, very small. So I was kind of surprised to find a knot in it. Yes, very, very surprised. So, but I'm thinking like with the punch needle, because with them, you don't have to worry about weaving in your ends and whatnot. So I thought maybe I could do like a little rug. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. So that's another thing. So I'm going to add that to my list. So if y'all have any other ideas, just let me know in the comments, whether it's the live chat or catching the replay, and I'm going to add them to my list. So let's do that. Punch needle. I think that's what it's called. And then we'll start opening up the rest of these little packets and see what we can find. Hey, Michael, how are you? So, like I said, and I wasn't expecting much, just because I did buy this off of Temu, and some stuff you get on Temu is worth it, and some stuff not so much. This was a not so much, but it didn't cost me a lot of money, and I thought it would be fun. So let me think. We finished day 7 the other day, so let me find number 8 here. Okay, so they came in these little bitty envelopes here. So let's open it up and see what color day 8 brings us. And again, if y'all have any ideas of what to do with all these itty bitty skeins here, I guess part of my thing was it isn't exactly as it was described, I think is my biggest thing. There's zero information on the bands. So that's what this one's blue. According to the box, it said sock and DK. So far, all of them have been the same size, which we decided the other night is a light 4, possibly a DK, but a light 4. But anyway, so yeah, any ideas of what we can do with these little bitty guys? Let me know. Where did the other little? I'll set it on top. So this is the granny square that one would make, and I just did that just for myself, just to see about how much yardage was there. To me, it still doesn't feel like it's a wool, but it's possible that it's a wool acrylic blend. It feels kind of like a scratchy acrylic, which could also be wool, but it doesn't really smell like wool. It's supposed to be wool, but anyway, I thought too, I might could take like a little tiny swatch and wash it and see if it felts, because if it felts, then I have a whole lot more options or other options that I could do with it. But anyway, so that's what we're working with, these itty bitty teeny weeny baby skeins. So let's see what day 9 has. Oh, that's a good idea. I could burn test it, because if it melts, it's going to be acrylic. Good idea. We won't do that on the live, because Meat. Yeah, we won't do that. I'll take it outside. Then I'll do a little burn test. But that's a good idea. Hadn't even thought about that. Okay, so here was day 9. Let's see what color. It's another dark color. Ooh, that's a pretty purple. That's a really pretty purple. What is it with the purples, though, in this light? But look at that. That's really, really pretty. I know it's looking again like it did the other night, that it has other colors in it, but it doesn't. It's just purple. Let me see if I can shine the light off of it here. There's no gray. It's just purple. But it's really pretty. It's a really, really pretty purple. Here's the other purple. There we go. I'll block the light, maybe. But that's pretty. I like that. Something about the purples and my lights are not liking one another. Oh, I threw that one on the ground. Come here, you. We'll get you after the live ends. Okay, so here is number 10. Yeah, so I'm thinking punch needle. I've had bucket hat, and one of the comments after my live ended on the replay was a pillow cover. So that would also work. Like a really cool pillow cover. And I could do that like a scrappy one. So this one is just white. Kimberly said that lighting thing is too weird. I know it is. It really is. And it's freaking with my eyes because I can see it, but it looks different on the screen. There's no gray. There's no other color in it. That's kind of wild. Like I'm expecting it to blow it out, but it's wild that it's bringing up another color. Okay, so that was number 10. Where's number 11? 11, where are you? There's 12. Let's leave you up since you're going to be next. Here we go, number 11. Now, according to the box, there should be a variegated. Isn't that what it said? Come here, you. It says 24 mini skeins and 3 semi-solid skeins. So I'm assuming that semi-solid is going to be either a variegated or an ombre or something. But so far we haven't opened any of those. So number 11. Let's see what we got. And I need to add pillow cover to my list. That was Miss Lisa's suggestion. Oh, this one's like a pale yellow or a cream. It's more of a pale yellow in person. On screen, it's coming across as like a creamy color, but it's very, very, maybe like a butter. Michael said, like it's acting like it wants to be a black light. Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. Or like there's like a green screen behind it or something. I don't know. It's weird. Weird. You know what? We're going to stick these back in the little cubby holes. Oh, I didn't show y'all. For those that weren't here the other day, this is what it looks like. This is how it came. I mean, it was very neatly packaged. I'm just not overly fond of these little bitty tiny things. It was advertised as mini Hanks, and that to me this is not a mini Hank. This is just a little baby skein. But anyway, like I said, I got it off Temu. It was very inexpensive, so I should stop grapping about it. Okay, so here's number 12. Let's see what we got in here. And this one is blue, like a corn. No, it's darker. It's just blue. I guess this is just a standard blue. A little darker. It's pretty. Like I said, it looks like scrap skeins. Exactly. And one of these guys that I opened up, the one I did the test swatch on, this one, had a knot in it. It wasn't even connected. Which I'm like, for this size, there should be no knots. But anyway, again, it's okay. Okay, here's number 13. This is one of those Temu buys that you get what you pay for. So, number 13. Wouldn't it be great if number 13 was orange? We're going to keep my eyes closed. What color is it, y'all? It's probably not orange, is it? Oh, y'all can't see. Oh, no, it's not. It's red. Red. Red, red. Oh, but this red would go really pretty with that green one we opened the other day. There was a really pretty green, but you're right. These look like teeny, like the millions. They got to the very end and there was only a teeny tiny bit left and they wadded it up and put a band on it and ta-da! Where's that green one? Here it is. Look, those would look pretty together. Those are Christmassy colors right there. Okay. 14! But I am thinking that I wanted to use them all in the same project, or if depending upon what the quality of the yarn was, like several small projects, but these are so small. Oh, we got another green. I don't know what I would be able to make, and I really need to make sure of what the yarn content is. It just doesn't have a woolly smell. It doesn't smell woolly. So let's see. Like this smells woolly. Like even though it's not 100% wool, it's mostly wool, it smells like wool. These don't smell like wool. But anyway. Okay, 14, 15, where are you at? There you are. So we got number 15. So how's everybody's weekend been going? I set up at a flea market this weekend. Crowds were kind of slim, but we still had a really good time. Another green one. Okay. Oh, that looks... Is it the same? No, it's a different shade of green than the one we just opened. But it was a lot of fun. The people that are there, they have what's made it. They are what has made it fun. We've had a lot of fun with it, but they do it once a month, and so my sister and I set up, and so we're gonna try to help them advertise it a little better and let people in the area know that it's happening because it's kind of off the beaten path. But I think if people know that it's there, it'll get more vendors and more people coming out. Let's see. Michael said, I wonder if it's a cultural thing. Some cultures call all yarn wool. That's true. That's true. Let's see. Hey, Mom. She said I can make a colorful doll blanket for Eliana's baby dolls. I could do that. I could do that. And let me see. Where's my notebook? I got it underneath here. Let's see what it says. Well, no. I said it said wool. It does say wool, but it says merino down here. Merino sock and merino DK. So I wonder if it's saying that the 4 goodies are these. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the description again from when I bought it because as y'all see it says 2024. So I bought it at the end of last year. My intent was to open it up during December of last year, but that didn't happen. And then I also thought maybe I could use it to make some sort of mosaic something. And then I thought if I did like a Christmas tree, since there's so many different colors, I could use these for like Christmas lights. But anyway, I don't know. Let me write doll blanket on there. That's, move you here. Okay, so we had a pillow cover. Doll blanket. Now, if I did a doll blanket, since one of them made a little granny square this size, I could probably make several different doll blankets with it. But I was thinking too, maybe like something mosaic or interlock or Tunisian. I don't know. I know Michael likes Tunisian. What kind of cool stuff could I do Tunisian with it? With little teeny tiny baby skins. Was that 15? Okay. If it wasn't, we're going to 16. I think that was it. Anyway, so yeah, the flea market was a lot of fun. And hopefully it will continue to grow. And here's another pink. So now I have 3 shades of pink, or 4. Let's see. That one's a little different than that one. So let's stick you there. Michael said I was thinking that, but one skein would do maybe 2 rows and 10 each. I know, right? They're just so tiny, little baby skeins. They're way smaller than I thought they would be. You know, I was thinking like the small skeins that you get at Dollar Tree, or even like the little mini skeins you get for Red Heart. But these are just even smaller than any of those. These are just very, very small. I'm putting all the ones that we've already opened. There's the other pink. Let's see. Oh, that's the same. So those are the same. This is one of the ones we opened on Thursday. So I have 2 of those. Okay. But so far, other than that, everything's been a different color. Shit. Let's see. What else we got? 16. Where's 17? There's 18. Flip you up. There's 17. Let's see. My mom said they went to Charles Horner's fundraiser this morning, and then church in the morning, and first Sunday night vacation Bible school tomorrow night. Cool. Yeah, I hate that I wasn't able to go to the fundraiser because I was at the flea market. So now we got another yellow. But I did see on Facebook that they had a great turnout. So this is more of like a gold yellow. So we've got a butter yellow, and then we've got this really pretty gold. I just wish they were bigger. But here's number 18. I also saw there was another fundraiser going on today. It was a fishing tournament for the local EMS. So that always, when you have multiple things going on, it affects the attendance for all of the things. Because I live in a small town, so when you got too many things going on, it affects it. So now we have a brown. So if I did a Christmas tree, like if I did a punch needle Christmas tree, I've got brown for the trunk. And then I have that green, and then I can just put all different colors. So Kimberly wants to know, what is the theme, the Vacation Bible School theme? I have no idea. So here is number 19. And we got another pink. And I think this is another duplicate color, because I think it's the same. Yep. So now I have 2 hot pinks. But that's okay. I just hope they don't all have knots in them. So there's number 20. And it wasn't even like, I thought it was just like a regular knot. But then because it was looped, when I pulled the loop out, it was just 2 pieces. So, yeah. But it's no biggie. I knotted it back. But okay, so here's number 20. What color we got? Oh, another pink. No, it's more like this one's more like a purpley pink, like a, I don't know, fuchsia maybe. That's the first one we've got of that color. I got little baggies everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. What number was that? 20. There's 21. 21. Let's all see first. What color we got? Am I even in the screen? Oh, yellow. Oh, that's that bright mustard yellow. But like regular, like yellow mustard yellow. Not like, some mustard yellows to me have a little bit of brown in them, but this is just like yellow. We had another one of these the other night. I wonder where it's at, or if that's the one that fell. I know we had another one of these the other night. Yep. There it is. It's the one that fell. Okay. Is it the same? Oh, it's not. This one's a little brighter. Safety vest yellow. Yep. So I've got like this one, which back here looks a little, I don't know. They're not the same. I thought they were the same, but they're not the same. So my mom said, Happy Tails, cowboy and cowgirl theme. Eliana and Asher have a cowboy hat, bandana to wear. They'll be so cute. Oh, they will. That's the theme for VBS. 22. I'm still missing a color because I must have dropped another one. Because I have an empty spot here. It's probably buried amongst all these empty. Oh well. Here's number 22. But it could be safety vest yellow. That one's a little bit brighter. It makes the one that I opened up the other night not look bright though. Oh, finally! Day 22. But damn. Orange! It's about time. Day 22, orange. Day 1 should have been orange, right? Right. 23. Let's see, what color am I missing? I think it's a gray one. We didn't open a gray one though, did we? Okay. See what color we got. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's blue. That's pretty. I think we've had this blue. Yep. I have 2 of these blues. Orange is the superior color. I agree. 100%. Orange is beautiful. And 24. Let's see what color we got here. What color have we not had? We've had red, green, orange. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, pale yellow. I don't know. We're missing some colors. We haven't had like a, I don't know. Oh, there's another, is that yellow? Oh, that's even brighter than the other one, I think. This one is safety vest yellow. This one's bright. This one's neon-y. That one is neon-y. Okay. Let me find what I did with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where did it go? Where did I lose it at? Come here. Whoop. I'm squishing all the bags, y'all. Oh wait, I did drop one on the floor. I did drop a gray one on the floor. Hold on. Gray. My mom said I had pink. Yep, I had a couple of pinks. He said, oh my gosh, I just noticed what you did with the coffee pod dispenser. Right there. Okay. No. There we go. Ta-da! Which, I mean, they're cute and they're tiny, but, you know. All right, so what else, y'all? What else can I do with these little suckers? Any ideas? Any ideas? Let me know. I'm going to throw all these bad boys away because I'm not going to use them again. I won't make y'all listen to me crinkle them, though. Okay. Hey, Southern Winter. How are you? Okay, so we have pillow cover, mini crochet Jericho. That was from Miss Kimberly Scrappy Beanies. Now, Gentry said I should crochet with it, and I think that's a fabulous idea. And then I put on their cat beanies because I can make little beanies for kitty cats, but so the little ears can stick up, or even for little dogs. And I just think that would be cute. Mr. Tinykin's probably not so much, but I think it would be adorable. He probably wouldn't wear it, but you know, it's okay. So anybody else got any ideas of what we could do with these little bitty teeny weeny skeins? And for those that are just coming in, I worked up one of them, and it will go 4 rounds of a granny square and then 1 more row with a little bitty corner here. So that is something that's how big it is. Ooh, preemie beanies. Preemie beanies. And Kimberly said maybe a striped scarf. Write that down. Yeah, because I would have, because I mean 24 of them, or I could even just do like a granny square scarf and just make it really long. And do like a join as I go kind of thing. I would have enough for that. And I'm going to take this outside and do a burn test. That's a great idea. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Thank you, Michael. But I will do a burn test to see what the actual makeup of this is. If it is wool, I may try to felt, like I may pull this little row off here, or this half, this little one side, and work up a teeny tiny baby swatch and toss it in the wash when I do my next load of clothes. Hey, Robert! And see if it felts, because if it felts, then that'll give me some other ideas of what I could use with it, like make a really pretty or colorful purse or tote or something like that. So, but it would depend upon if it felts or not, because I don't know if it's like a superwash merino or if it's just an untreated wool. We'll have to find out. Like I said, it doesn't really smell like wool, but it could be because it's been in these little bags. These bags here for at least 6 months, because probably longer than that. I probably bought this in November, maybe even earlier. But anyway, so good ideas. Let me write down the whole felt test if it felts. Test for felting. But I'm gonna write down my first burn test. And if y'all aren't familiar with what Michael is suggesting, if it's a natural fiber versus a synthetic, like if it's acrylic, then when I do the burn test, the ends of it are going to melt. So, dun, dun, dun. That's why when you make hot pads and pot holders and stuff, you shouldn't use acrylic, because it can melt when you're pulling out your hot pans and stuff. Now I need to get me a garbage bag to throw all these in. Oh, that's that one. Or, you know what I could do? I could get me one of those big glass jars, and then I could cake up or roll these into little balls and just throw them all in the big glass jar and let them look pretty in there, because they're all bright and colorful. And that would probably fill up a glass jar. Or one of these, or one of those, like the candy jars, like the ones that sit sideways and you pull the lid off. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. I got one sitting right here. I got it at Dollar Tree. There's Tree. Come here, you. One of these guys. So it can be decor. So it sits like that. Put your little lid on it. But I could ball it all up and just throw it in one of these. I don't even think it would fill one of these up. But I don't even know if it would fill that up. It might. But I could always add extra. I could add some of my extra scrappy yarns in there for filler. But that would be kind of cute. And then I could just set it up here. And it could just be my little... This one I used gallery glass on. Give you that stained glass look. But anyway. I'll put this away. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, so it could be just decor. Balls, a jar of yarn. When Russell, he did the pickle jar, but it had the actual little baby Hanks, which is what that was supposed to be. Not Hanks. This is not Hanks. These are teeny tiny scrappy skeins, but that's okay. Kimberly says, I want to watch you burn it. Well, I don't want to burn it in here for fear that it might just catch. It might be highly flammable. And I'm highly flammable. I don't want to get burnt. So I want to take it outside so that, yeah. Let's see. Kimberly says you could wrap the yarn around a ping pong ball, and then they might be big enough to fill it. Oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. I could just wrap it. Good idea. And I'm sure I probably got something around here that I could wrap it around. Even wrap it around like a piece of paper. I could wad these little suckers up. Wrap these up. That would make it bigger. Southern says a wall hanging on a cool stick. Oh, yeah. I can make like a dream catcher type. Okay, so wall hanging. I'm writing these down, y'all. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about a wall hanging. And I could probably even do like a, if I wanted a design in it, I could do like a fillet, where you just leave openings for the pattern to come through. Kimberly says, but I could film the burning and make it a short. I could. I'll put that out beside it. Possible short. So there says I could even add beads to it. Oh, yeah. And that would add, I like that. Wall hanging, add beads. Let's see, my mom says, did I write down doll blanket? Yes, I did. It's right here. Whoop, it's way up here. Doll blanket. So we've got mini crochet Jericho, which I'm still working on that tutorial, y'all. I've got to get back on it. That's the plans for tomorrow. It's to at least try to get the intro, try to get it finished editing so I can get that up. Scrappy beanies, a cat beanies, punch needle. For those that don't know what punch needle is, it's called different things. Punch needle is but it's where you make a little design. But I was thinking I could do like a little rug with it. I could come up with something. Do a rug, wall hanging, add a pillow cover. I could even do a pillow cover this way with it. So doll blankets, preemie beanies, a striped scarf, and then I had the decor with the jar of yarn, wall hanging, dream catchers. Hey, Angel, welcome in. Angel said bucket hats are what I'm voting for. Oh, yeah, let me write that down because we talked about that. Granny square bucket hats or just bucket hat. Granny square bucket hats. Kimberly said mug rug. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do mug rugs or coasters. Okay, let's write that down. Good ideas, y'all. And I've got a nice long list of stuff that I can do. And if I did mug rugs, coasters, wall hangings, it wouldn't matter what the fiber was for those. But if I do it for something that people are going to be wearing up against their body, I want to make sure that if it is wool, that people are aware of that have wool allergies. But more than likely, this particular project is going to stay in my house, so it's not going to matter. But if I did something that I was going to gift or sell, I want to know what fiber it is that is incorporated in the projects. Y'all know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all have given me some great ideas. Thank you, thank you. Because some of these I probably would not have come up with on my own. Definitely would not have remembered the burn test. Wasn't even on my radar. But, and then I also thought, my initial thing was I thought I could do like a corner to corner and do like a little patchwork quilt style with all the different colors. But they aren't as big as I was anticipating them being. But that would look really pretty with all the different colors as a little patchwork style quilt crocheted together. Woo! And then if I did that, I could do little tiny Tunisian squares. But they would be really tiny, and then join them as I go. And then when I got it all done, then I could do a border all around it. I could make like a mini quilt, or like a mini. That would make like one small blanket. But again, I need to find out what the fiber is in it. Kimberly said she sent a link to an idea. Okie dokie. I will go check it out. You mean look at it now or after? Let me know. Hold on. Let's see. Kimberly. Whoopsies. Okay, so Kimberly's got me reading this book series. I can make a mug rug with these. So, some Southern says I could attach them all together in a cake. Oh, I could, and then just make I could do that. I could make like a big old mystery cake and hold it together with another solid yarn and make a bigger project. Michael said, when someone sends me yarn, I have to have Panda open it outside. And if it's not labeled, he burn test it since I'm wool. See, there we go. We have a wool allergy right there. Kimberly says, I can open it now. Okie dokie. There you go, Kimberly. So Kimberly has got me reading. I don't say she has me. She suggested the Bellingwood series. If y'all like cozy mysteries, you should check it out. It's by Diane Greenwood Muir, and it is a great little series. I'm really enjoying it. I am on book 11, Kimberly, just so you know. It was slow at the flea market, y'all. All of the vendors that were in my room, like it was so quiet in there. And one of the ladies is like, we were just all being silly. But at one point I looked around and all of us were reading. We all had our e-readers and everybody was reading something. At one time, my sister was reading different recipes. The lady over here, I think she was reading like John Grisham. And it's just, anyway, it was funny. We were all reading something. Okay, let's see here. Miss Kimberly, what you got? Whoop, open. Open. Let me see. It's thinking. Oh, yeah, Christmas ornaments. I could totally do that. I've made these before, like something similar. And I used sparkle yarn, but I used, actually I didn't use sparkle yarn. I used sparkle thread, but these are thin enough that I could do something like that and put them around like those glass bulbs. Good idea. Christmas ornaments. And I saw a keychain. I'm gonna write keychain down because I saw when I was scrolling earlier, somebody had posted. It's one of those things like on Facebook, like where you're in a group and somebody posts a picture, but it's not actually who it's by. So I'll have to go to Google it. But it was tiny, and you take a granny square and you make a little tiny chicken or rooster, and you turn it into a keychain. But it was a cute idea. And since this will make a little granny square, I could probably make some little keychains like that, and that would be cute. Kimberly says, you will never forget those colors, right? Which I like those colors together, but now it has a whole new meaning because, y'all will have to read the book. You only have to read book 1 to find out what we're talking about. But it's a good book series. I think y'all would enjoy it if you like cozy mysteries. Now, if you're more into the darker, like Stephen King, or they're not those kind of mysteries. These are cozy mysteries, more like think Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, or Miss Congeniality, or that kind of. They're not necessarily romance novels. They're not. It's just a cozy mystery. They're just nice, and her characters are very well developed. I think that's what makes them so good, is because you really know, like, without even, if they shouldn't even have to say that this character says something, you just know based on the wording which character it is. Angel said, I love cozy mysteries. Then you would probably really enjoy this book series. And if any of y'all have Kindle Unlimited, they're all available on that. So I did a free trial of the Kindle Unlimited, and that's when I started reading these. So I'm reading them. And there's there's more than 20 books. There might even be more than 30. But Kimberly, if you want to drop a link to the Amazon for her book 1, you can. Or if you want to put her name in the chat so people can see it, go for it. Kimberly actually knew Diane. She passed recently. But they were friends. And like I said, she's the one that introduced me to her book series. And I've really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. So, but y'all have given me some fantastic ideas. Thank y'all so much. And then we'll just see. And maybe what I will do is whatever I come up with for these, my original plan was, when I didn't do it back in December, my plan was to open them up in July, and then come December, we would make a project with them. Like, I would have time to get it all together in my mind, and then we would use these to make it. But since they aren't exactly what I was envisioning, I will probably just make something up and share it and show y'all what it is. So, but all right, y'all, if anyone would like to drop your channel link, you can type BU, that's BEEYOU, all one word, in the chat, and Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link. And then all of our friends here on the YouTube streets can go check out your channel. And if they see something that they enjoy, they can give you a subscribe, watch your videos, and give you a little thumbs up. Now, y'all, in the description of this video, I do have a Christmas in July giveaway going on. I have a quick link in the description, given all the rules and regulations. I also have a playlist of Christmas in July for other channels. So if you are a creator and you have any kind of giveaway going on in July, whether it's Christmas in July or just a giveaway, let me know, and I will be happy to add your video to that link or to that playlist. That way, my viewers will be able to go to that playlist, see your channel on it, and go give you some watch time, check out your videos, and see what your channel is all about. And then hopefully just kind of, share your channel as well. So, Angel said, good chat tonight. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Kimberly said the link was too long. There you go. But the Bellingwood series by Diane Greenwood Muir. It's available on Amazon. You can get it on the Kindle Unlimited. It may even be available on your Libby app. My Libby app does not have them, but each library picks their own books that they have available in their region, in their area for their Libby app. So it could be available on yours. Check it out. There are some other e-reader things available where you can get ebooks. So check them out and see if there's any where you are. Let's see what this is. So yeah. All right, y'all. I know we haven't been going quite for an hour. I got started a little bit late, but I know there are other people that come on at 7 that y'all might want to go check out. And there's no need me sitting here rambling just to keeping y'all when I'm not really talking about nothing but just jibber jabber. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go find me a snack. I've got some fresh peaches, so I think I'm going to go eat me a peach because I love me some peaches. And I don't want them to get all gross and nasty before I have a chance to eat them all because that would make me sad. See, I told y'all, rambling about nothingness. But peaches are in season, so I like fresh peaches. But anyway. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And be safe. I will see y'all around the YT streets. Remember, be creative. And until next time, whoops, let me get over here. Get my video. There we go. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.